If you've got big goals in life, but no plan in place for how to work toward those goals on a day-to-day basis, chances are you're not going to reach them. Today, we're going to talk about daily routines. Let's sketch it out. Hello and welcome to Verbal to Visual Video. I am your host, Doug Neill. Last week we talked about how you might sketch out a plan for this upcoming year, 2017, and potentially even a lifelong plan, depending on how well you know what you want to do for the rest of your life. Today we're going to move from that big picture and zoom in on a single day in order to make sure that you're taking actions every single day that are in alignment with your long-term goals and priorities. No matter what you're working toward, what's important when you look at a single day is that you have a scheduled time in place to do the work that it will take to move yourself forward on each of the goals that are important to you. I'm about to share with you my daily routine, and if you would like to join in on this activity, then start by making a list of those activities that are the most important to you. The things that you would like to be doing on a daily basis. As you work on your list, I will share with you the flow of my days and how I'm able to fit in the activities that are most important to me. My day starts at home, which is a little bit unique of a situation. Late last year, I bought a used Ford E150 conversion van that I turned into a mini RV, and that is where I now live. The purpose behind moving into a van was to free myself up for more travel opportunities. I am intentionally building an independent location business here at Verbal to Visual, and I love to travel and work from the road. So by having a van that is both my living space but then also can be my workspace, I'm free to go on road trips more or less whenever I want. I'm also lucky enough to have some good friends here in Portland, Oregon, who own a home and from whom I can rent a driveway space off of the street whenever I'm here in Portland. From that home base, I wake up at about 6 o'clock each morning and head to a local coffee shop. There I start my day with a little bit of food, a couple cups of coffee, and some books. I have found that the best way for me to start the day is to begin by reading a fiction book, then transitioning to nonfiction, and then doing some stream of conscious journaling, the morning pages as described by Julia Cameron. This morning, for example, I started reading A Clockwork Orange, continued reading Brand Thinking by Debbie Millman. She's got a great podcast on design, and then did my morning pages within this moleskin notebook. At about 8 o'clock in the morning, I leave that coffee shop, return home, and get some exercise in. I alternate each day between going for a run and doing a 7-minute workout. If you're not familiar, there is this free app that I've come to enjoy quite a bit that walks you through 12 different activities that you do for 30 seconds each with a 10-second break in between. It's pretty great to just be able to hit start on that and it walks you through this workout. What's nice about that workout is that you can build up to doing more than just one 7-minute workout each session. Right now I'm up to 3 per session and it's feeling really good. What I like about this morning routine is that it allows me to check off some healthy habits that I might otherwise neglect if I push them back to later in the day. I give my mind a little bit of a workout with that reading and then writing, and then my body a workout with that exercise. And I found that that combination sets me up for both a happy and a productive day. I follow up my morning routine by heading into my workspace, which is an office within Wayfinding Academy, a new 2-year college here in Portland. That is where I am right now. I have my own office here within Wayfinding Academy, which is a great space for me to come and do my work because I have this space here to focus, but there's also a lot of cool things going on around me. I've always enjoyed being in learning and educational environments, and for me it's been really satisfying to connect with students here and get a bit of a taste of what an in-person in-person learning experience is like, so that I can bring some of that into the online learning experiences that I'm trying to create. And in my opinion, Wayfinding Academy is doing higher education right. So if you're a parent or a student that isn't particularly happy with the college options that you currently find, check out Wayfinding Academy. I think you'll be intrigued with what you find there. I work from this office from about 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and it's surprisingly nice to have created for myself a somewhat standard 8-hour workday. Another piece that I like about this plan is that for the first time I have separated my home life from my work life. Up until now, all of the offices, all of the background that you've seen in these videos, that has been in the bedroom where I have been sleeping. I've tried to do a good job of separating the work portion of that bedroom from the sleeping portion of that bedroom, but that's kind of hard to do when all of it is contained within a single room. So having this dedicated workspace makes it a whole lot easier to enter work mode and then leave work mode behind when I walk out that door. And when I do that at about 6 o'clock, I leave the rest of the evening open, free time for myself or to connect with friends. This is really the first time that I have intentionally and consistently kept my evenings open. In the past, I've had a tendency to push myself every single day, trying to get the most work done, and that just led to me burning out to the point where I wasn't as energized at the start of the next day as I could have been. I make it a point to end my day by 10 p.m. at the latest so that I can get a solid 8 hours of sleep every night. And yes, I do sleep in the van, unless temperatures drop quite a bit below freezing. If that happens, my friends welcome me into the house and I sleep on the couch. In addition to keeping my weekday evenings free, I also now, for the first time really, am consistently taking weekends off. I find that I enjoy working in this space a whole lot more when I spend a couple days away from it every week. I also have built into the schedule of things here at Verbal to Visual a small-scale sabbatical. We take a week off every 7th week. That is an opportunity to take a breather and step back and gain a little bit of perspective on the work that's going on here. So this is what my weekdays look like. Within this picture, you'll find all of the things that are important to me and nothing that isn't. I now encourage you to take that list that you've been working on and make your own flowchart like this one of what your days look like to ensure that your actions are well aligned with your goals and priorities. Good luck with that task. Do let me know how that goes, and I will see you next Wednesday. That's kind of a new thing for this year. I want to get consistent in the production and publishing of these videos. So I am committing to creating and releasing a new Verbal to Visual video episode every Wednesday. That is one of my goals, and this is the daily routine that's going to allow me to achieve it. Thanks again for watching. Till next time. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I would love to hear from you what your goals are for 2017. The more I know about what you are working toward, the more I will be able to tailor the type of videos that I make here to help you develop your visual thinking skills in a way that can move you closer to those goals. So please do leave a comment below with your 2017 goals, and feel free to dig into the resources that I have linked in the description if you want a bit more support developing your sketchnoting skills. I will see you next Wednesday.